Hey, I'm assuming that we're only here because we love BTS. I'm assuming that's the only reason we're here. Maybe you just like Tae. Maybe. But chances are if you like Tae, you like BTS. And so I'm going to take a little second and just talk about some BTS stuff that none of my friends or family would care about. And that's okay, they don't have to. But you'd care. I think you might care. So whenever the tickets for their tour went on sale, which I think was February, I was one of those dudes trying to hunt up tickets, like everyone. And of course, the tickets were just getting pricier and pricier and pricier. And I spent hours and hours and hours and hours just clicking through different sites and picking different seats. And I managed to grab what I thought was an amazing seat. Row 2 on the left side of the stage. And the price, though, was staggering. The price was like $500. I have been to probably 2,000 different shows live, because it's a big part of my life is going to shows. And I've been doing it since I was like 13. But when I was gonna spend the 500, I was like, I can't spend 500. Like, I don't roll like that. Like one day I will be rolling in the money, hopefully. But right now it's not that time. For example, this microphone that's recording me is like $10, right? So I'm going like, I could spend $500 upgrading my production here, $500 improving my videos. But I was like, dude, how often is BTS gonna be near me? And I've probably reacted to, I think we're closing in on 200 videos. I got 200 videos of me watching BTS. And I was like, dude, just do it and figure it out later. Like if you need to sell something, if you need to sell a guitar or an effects pedal or something, find something in your house find multiple things in your house that you don't use and just sell those and give yourself the once in a lifetime experience of watching BTS. And I pulled the trigger, I got the ticket, it was confirmed, it was approved, row 2. And now with all the COVID stuff, that concert is now canceled. And I actually don't even know like how this works as far as getting money back or whatever. Why am I telling you that? Because I think if you were me, you'd have done the same thing. You know, if you had an opportunity for a good seat, for an amazing show, a once in a lifetime show, I think you would do it. So anyways, we're just talking like as fellow army. I think it's weird. I'm so hesitant to call myself army because I think y'all would like get mad at me, but I think I've seen enough support in the comments that I think I count as army. I think 200 videos and undying support for BTS, I think. And I have an acoustic cover of Make It Better. Or sorry, Make It Right, or whichever way. I'm thinking about different lyrics in the song. One last BTS thing, and then we'll turn the song on, is this is how much I love BTS. Is when the album first dropped, there's a payoff. Like the faster you make the videos, the more people tune in. And so for the first couple tracks, I did that. And then I was like, you know what? Like, I want to enjoy this process, and just like a dessert, like a cake or a donut that you're waiting for the end of the meal, like I'm gonna save it. And so I have not even heard the entire Map of the Soul 7 album. There's about 4 tracks left. And it's weird because like the faster I make those videos, the more YouTube will reward me. But I'm just like saving it because nowadays, like I'm not sure what's happening. You know what I mean? And right now I know I have at least a couple of tracks saved up that I can hear for the first time. And that makes me super excited. Anyways, Tae, Sweet Night. I am old school. I'm a Taehyung. which is, I think, Stigma and Singularity are just like two of the best fucking songs I've ever heard. Ever. And those two songs were instrumental in pulling me into the BTS fold. I did not, just being straight up, I did not know that BTS was capable of making, I knew they're capable because they're super talented. I did not know BTS would make tracks like that. I didn't know they would do that. Singularity was the first one I heard, and that shit just blew my face open. So anyways, so it's weird. It's a weird thing. It's like love-hate. Not love-hate. But Singularity is so good that like every other Taehyung song, it has to stand on another side. It's a lot of talking. Let's let Tay Tay do it. I'm gonna hit play. You hit subscribe.
My pillow can get me tired. Sharing my fragile truth that I still to door is open, close the window.
Oh.
One time with you and me. I'm first falling down, wondering if you want me now. How could I know one day I'd make a feeling more, but I had already reached the shore, 'cause we were ships in the night.
Okay, so I'm gonna pause for a second. So with the vocalists, to me, Jimin has like this really defining, like just cutting high register sound. But I think Taehyung has the most interesting vocal sound. It's really breathy sound. And right now with these background vocals, I kind of feel like I hear Jimin in there. Alright, I like this a lot. Okay, it's probably not Jimin on the last part, because Tae's got some high register that's like stupid good for how low his voice is. Oh, bassline, what's up? Okay, so one thing that I want to say that's like really cool about this, da 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 dum bum ba dum ba da dum. It's something I'm gonna steal if I make a slow song, which nowadays it seems like I never get around to making any original music, you know. It's like once every 100 videos I release me playing something, but whatever. There's da 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 dum bum ba da. I'm already going faster than the tempo of the track, but it's if you speed it up, it's like a dance. It's like almost like an Irish song. But now we're slow. Bum ba da 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 dum da 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 dum. That was awesome. Out of the slower tunes, I can't think of them all, like Winter Bear, and this is always proof. I think sometimes it makes me look stupid. Maybe it does. Maybe I do look stupid, but it's proof that I don't cheat. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could just go look up whatever I wanted to look up, edit the video, and then it would look like I knew it. But I think out of the slower Taehyung songs, this is my favorite. Of course, aside from Singularity and Stigma. Anyways. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking something which is like funny, but not true. But funny. Well, no, it might be true. It might be true for me. It could be true. I was just like, dude, if I was tall and good looking like him, and I had a voice like that, bro, I'd have been famous. It's like, no, maybe I wouldn't. But I might have been. But now even reflecting on what I just said, I think even saying that is just, it's not being honest. Because I have talents. You got talents. I got talents. And maybe up to this point, maybe I haven't used them correctly. Maybe I was given seeds, but I didn't water them and tend to them like I should have. But that's okay. It's okay. We got a future. And so to me, a lot of times music like this, other than it just being pretty, is what it does for me is it actually empowers me for the next, depends on the song. Could be the next 6 hours, the next day, the next week, where it empowers me to do the planting and the gardening of my existence so I can get those crops. Anyways, wherever you are out there, you have, not that you need to be worried. I'm not saying you need to be, aiming for crazy shit. That's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is, if your life is a little below your expectations, put a little longer scale on it. Instead of thinking about, let's do it two ways. Don't focus on accomplishing everything this week or this month. Think of it like planting crops. Think about like where you want to be in 4 months, right? If you had a garden and you wanted to reap some crops in 4 months, okay, so 4 months from now you want the payoff. Now you back up to today. Today as I buy seeds. Tomorrow is I till the soil and then I plant the seeds, right? Make sure they're evenly spaced or whatever, Then I water my seeds. I make sure they have access to sunlight. I tend the crops. I keep the weeds out. I keep the animals away. And if I will do that day by day, then in 4 months, I will have crops. I will have something that I can be proud of. Again, just a dude in a room making proclamations. But anyone can make a garden. It might not be a great garden. People might not like your garden, but you can make one. But you do need to take care of it day by day. And if you decide that you want to, and you focus on 4 months from now, you will take care of it day by day. That's what's up.